The holy conflict outposts, mutual negotiations. Oh, got an update now. Update. Now I trust everyone here understands the current situation. Storm Dragon Valdora's return has had less of an impact than we expected. So far have been from the Falmouth army. Since the information was likely spread by Demon Lord Rimuru, the real number could effectively be 0. It has always been rumored that Demon Lord Rimuru managed to negotiate with Valdora to placate him. I am as yet unsure what to make of that either. That much is true, I can say to all of you now, that I have received a message from our Lord Luminous. Commands the Storm Dragon is Demon Lord Rimuru. As such, no one is permitted to lay hands on Rimuru. I'll be blunt. We will not make war against the Demon Lord. Our Lord's commands are absolute. There will be no defying them. In that case, should we just sit here and tolerate whatever Demon Lord Rimuru cares to do? Has already declared that he doesn't wish for hostilities with humanity, and it's meaningless to take hostile actions against him. Was part of the subjugation team, and I myself failed to eliminate Rimuru. That he already views us as his enemy, so presently we have no choice but to overlook his actions. But those are the mistakes of the Western Holy Church and yourself. It is not the mistakes of Ruburos. Which is why I'm going to say that what I did was on my own volition. And that he wants to wage war with us as well. This may sound weird coming from me, but I believe we can trust him. It seemed as though he was trying to avoid conflict too. And I won't hesitate to give him an apology if need be. Calm down. The first thing we need to learn of Demon Lord Rimuru is his intentions. I doubt things will end up as bad as everyone thinks. But perhaps we can come to an understanding if we actually talk. He's finally here. Come in. I have come to answer your summons. Are you in good health? What are you looking so surprised for? Why are you all here? Archbishop here has brought you some information back from Demon Lord Rimuru. We are simply interested in hearing about it ourselves. They have manipulated something. He is a Demon Lord beyond a shadow of a doubt. We have engineered the birth of a new Demon Lord with our own hands. Not even Lady Luminous can control those being Valdora and the 2 awakened Demon Lords. And we should assume Demon Lord Rimuru has been awakened. Now what? If we leave him be, he'll become a threat beyond anything we can handle. So I want everyone to continue to gather information, and I have this for me. Yeah, okay, they altered that. And how is it that Aries knew that Wayham had a message to give me? A wonderful decision made. The protection of the god Luminous safeguard you. Are you forgetting something? I fear not, even you could defeat such a menace. No attack would ever phase that evil dragon. But rest assured, we will leave this to you. Can he be any more shameless about it? The goal is to make me take down Valdo, and if we kill each other, the process, then good for them. We trust you will handle it. I hope things go well for you. Misaligned interests. Must you go? It's my duty after all. Will you not think it over? Besides, there's no need to worry. We still don't know whether there will actually be conflict. I'll make it back safely, like always. There's nothing to worry about. Pave the road to Thalion. We have held a festival. Is heading our way. On her own. Has left the kingdom of Ingratia on her own. Are now in company Hinata. Only foes Hinata intending on fading us. Seeing that they are carrying large swords, it doesn't seem like they are coming here for a friendly conversation. Failed to change her mind, thanks for the report. Keep tracking her whereabouts. I must report. Wayham has passed away. I'm guessing it wasn't because of natural causes. It's likely that he was murdered. It's all my fault. You had warned me that they may take drastic measures to keep his mouth shut. It was only an offhand remark. I never thought they would actually resort to it. There's also a rumor circulating among the nation's new kingdom of Falmouth that the Archbishop was murdered. Murder was plotted by a demon. In response to this, the Temple Knights of various nations have started to make the move. It will be a matter of days until they gather before the newly appointed King Edward. What a bad timing for all this to happen. In presence. Situation report. A party of 5 led by Hinata, captain of the Crusaders, is traveling towards Tempest. From the neighboring nations are moving towards Falmouth, and I believe they number over 30,000. The mission is to destroy the demon who killed the Archbishop, and the demon that's backing up Yom is the one who killed the Archbishop. With that being the story, we can't expect support from the other nations or any of the powerful nobles. I was the one who sent Rahim as the convoy. It's my failure. Everybody makes mistakes, plus is it really that big of a deal that you will find out? When you make a mistake, it's vital to think about how you can make up for it. You can just throw it in and say I quit if they mess up, that's right. As someone who serves Great Rimuru, you mustn't let small mistakes get to you. Of course, I want you to see the plan to the end, or will that be too much for you? Good, I know you can make up for this. Why don't we try seeking advice from Idleman? He was a high priest of Luminism. I once served as a cardinal for the Western Holy Church. The Holy Empire Rubius, the religious state with the god Luminous at the head. Holy Emperor is the spokesperson for the god, and the identity is unknown. The nation's day-to-day operations are handled by the papacy. The entire Western Holy Church was merely a division of this papacy, began strictly as a missionary group to speak the good word of Luminous, and it had no standing army at all. And to protect the believers from monsters, they formed the Temple Knights, and the world's nations welcomed their presence. Friction then started to grow in the relationships with the foreign nations that worked under the direct control of the Imperial Guard. The Master Works was created. They all boasted tremendous strength and had the right to give orders to the Temple Knights. Not even the most powerful consuls in the papacy could do more than merely request the services. Then, after the church acquired the Crusaders, their influence in the affairs of things grew stronger. I believe it had a lot to do with the presence of the 7 days clergy. When I was there, they enjoyed powers second only to the Holy Emperor, but to me, they were a fishy bunch. The church was falling into depravity day by day, and not only did they ensnare me in the trap, they also, sounds like you went through a lot. Trained the Crusaders and turned them into the strongest of the Knight Corps. Now Rubrius had acquired both the Masterworks and the Crusaders. Rubrius is home to a group of enlightened known as the 10 Great Saints. Evolution of humans who have undergone rigorous training. It is something close to that of a demon lord. Within the Masterworks, there are those known as the 3 Battle Sages. They, along with 6 captains of the Crusaders and Hinata, form the 10 Great Saints. They are likely members of the 10 Great Saints. On the moves, the Masterworks and 3 Battle Sages will be 2. Now that we have all the info we need, let's devise some actual policies. No, Valdor, I want you to main our last line of defense. Doesn't that sound cool? You're the only one I can entrust with this important role. I thought so as well. I should keep him from going berserk. What are you playing? 30,000 reinforcements as well, are well beyond my projections. My original plan assumed 10,000. We'll say he has no obligation to honor the contract signed by Adam Malice. Execute him and claim the agreement is null and void. As enough to stage a military operation, the Western nations would likely join forces. Is being protected by Yarm, who is lying low in Nidal's domain. But with 30,000 reinforcements arriving, it won't mean much. At the very worst, we could just give up on this, you know? We can avoid war that way. We can't. If we do that, you look like a big pushover. Abandoning the plane would be unthinkable. You are willing to let me handle this, yes? Yep. But I don't want people who aren't involved to keep dying. If that is your will, then it is my duty to abide by it. What are you intending to do? I will find the culprit, the evildoer who tried to pin the crime on me. Somewhere among the 30,000, there could be someone involved with the culprits. I will give them a gentle interrogation. If you came out to engage them, we'd have nothing to worry about. Can you suppress the New Kin soldiers without killing any of them? Shouldn't be a problem. It would be easier to stage a surprise attack to end things quickly, but that would provide no training for us. We are going to need a great deal of potions. I will be sure it is ready. Invasion is in good hands. Good luck, guys. Tactical decisions. So who's gonna be the one to handle Hinata and her party? We have an emergency. The Crusaders have begun to move something up with Hinata's team. Hokusu, who was monitoring the kingdom of Ingratia, has reported to me that he sighted 100 mountain knights departing at this very moment. That they are coming our way. Are they trying to meet up with Hinata? It will take no less than 2 weeks for Hinata to arrive, and the knights behind her are likely going to take about the same time. The only one you should be concerned about is this individual, Hinata Sakaguchi. What? I got an idea. What about I blast my dragon breath at them? I could just pretend it was an accident. Seriously, what are you gonna do if you blasted her and she was only trying to talk to us? So that would mean that there's no room for discussion. Shizu was worried about how Hinata would end up. I don't want to fight her to the death without even trying to negotiate. It's decided we have to fight. We'll do our best to avoid casualties, even among the Holy Knights. Slash through and put them all to sleep, right? I was only joking. Do not kill any of the Holy Knights and keep the battle going without any of us dying, and you are going to defeat the win leader in the meantime, right? That's right, I'm glad you could comprehend it. My Yamagari consists of exactly 100 members. They will be a good match for the enemy, so I'd like for us to take on the Knights. Only a C rank force. Those Knights are going to outmatch you. That might be an effective strategy. Have the extra skills complete memory and self-regeneration, since that makes them difficult to kill with normal attacks. The fact that they seem weak would undermine the Holy Knights. And if it ever gets tough, I'll send my Konai for support. This is Gabwa, the captain of the Konai. Good, then I'll have Shion take the lead. I'll be counting on you for backup. That leaves us with the 4 Knights accompanying Hinata, who can take on Enlighten. For those out of the question, Geld should stay put, and I want Diablo, Wanga, and Haku, and Gabu to deal with Falmuth. You have to let me fight. I can gather intel with my body double, and besides, Soka's team has gotten pretty good at it by now. That a separate unit may have soldiers that are as strong as Enlighten. Just to be safe, we are to assign personnel such forces. Are there any Holy Knights moving separately from Hinata that look like they could be any trouble? It's better that they are hiding their skills. Shion, I want you to also keep an eye out on the other unit. Suru and I can each take down 2 of the 4 Knights accompanying Hinata. You must let me, Regard, handle this, unworthy as I may be. Don't forget about me. I can't have Gapta getting all the fame. We are having a meeting here. Come on, we want to be a part of this meeting too. Sorry for barging in, but let us help out. Demon Lord, Rimuru, won't you give us the opportunity to return the favor? It's only in times like this that we can get a chance to repay your kindness. We'd be scolded if we didn't help out. Can definitely trust these guys. Certainly, thank you for the permission. One last thing, if a battle breaks out and it gets too difficult to maintain the current situation, go ahead and quickly annihilate the enemy. For all of us, staying alive is the top priority. Know that your efforts will be in vain if you die on the battlefield. All for Wazoo. Everything's going to plan. She's still oblivious to our actions. That witch may have a sharp mind, but maybe she's nothing too scary after all. Ill-advised artifice is powerless against brute force. I fear your lies have been uncovered, haven't they? I don't see a problem. We have won a great deal in return. The East's objective is to come here to spread division in the West and make money off the ensuing weapon sales. Then the Empire will wait until we are exhausted to take action. You saw right through me. I wouldn't expect any less from you. Back to the main issue, we both agree that Hinata needs to be eliminated. Now that the biggest imminent impediment, the evil dragon, has been tamed by the demon lord Rimuru, now can be made. This opens up the opportunity for us. The next issue is the threat of the Western Holy Church. We hardly merit notice from you. I don't mean that at all. All 5 of you are intelligent and understanding of your interests. I hope we can continue to work together to control this economy. Don't make me laugh. Would you rather oppose us? You are just weapons merchants. Should you be shown such insolence, showed so Granville? Surprised to see them here in the West. You know what this is? I do not wish to tilt the balance of power between Falmouth and Ingratia, but I cannot allow that land to be taken by a demon lord. I would not want us to lose the trade route connected to the Jovan Kingdom. Demon Lord Clayman was a valuable trading partner to us, so as such I bear a grudge towards Demon Lord Rimuru. There's no need to worry about Hinata. Hinata has already started marching towards Tempest. In that case, I'll continue my plan and eliminate the demon that has been operating behind the scenes in the Kingdom of Falmouth, and put further pressure on Edamolus. Knowing that Hinata is heading in his direction, Demon Lord Rimuru should have his hands tied. Actually defeats him. Do not worry, Rimuru is not like the other demon lords. He is a dangerous element, one we will have to take care of sooner or later, but we already have a plan for that. I'll leave that in your talented hands then. These imbeciles, they are part of an underground organization that rule the East, known as Cerberus. Is one of the leaders. This may not go so easily for them. After all, the demon they are dealing with is no mere archdemon. I imagine he won't be a problem for you, but just in case, I would like you to get the other battle sages involved. And even if we fail at that, we need to do whatever it takes to ensure victory of the allied forces. They have no idea what they're getting into. I will have Blood Shadow still say and Grigory into action. And my freedom. Is all of this good for you, Maribel? Demon Lord Rimuru will be too busy dealing with Saint Hinata. The Western nations will intervene to put an end to the civil war in Falmouth. Then he'll be indebted to you. That's exactly right, Maribel. They don't know what they're dealing with. Ash. Then I will introduce myself. I serve as the right hand of God in the Holy Empire, Rubius, as Chief Knight of the Master Works and Captain of the Crusaders. My name is Hinata and Sakaguchi. I have no interest in the words of a monster. There's no doubt you're the monster that killed my mentor, and now I'm going to avenge her. Disintegration. What will you do now? Lady Hinata, you guys, we would ask you the same question, attempting to get a head start on us. I'm just going there to talk. I'm not getting a head start on anything. Especially seeing how you are equipped to age rule. We have no interest in staying atop your sacrifice. Didn't insist on you traveling alone now, did he? This is a demon lord. I'm the one who angered him, so this is my problem. The others actually really wanted to join. We agreed to have Vice Captain Renard stay behind, and after we drew lots, Gade had to join him. I wish you could have seen it. Those clothes, I have only ever seen those kinds of fancy outfits in Ingratia. Made of the monster materials, it's such a waste to have stuff like this in a royal town. Tempest's influence, what else could it be? Hihihi, ha ha ha. Even the average citizen is happy here. Let's find somewhere to eat. What kind of store is that? That sign looks like a little unusual. What? Ramen? I wonder what it says. Thank you for waiting. Here's your order. Ramen! Could you tell us what kind of food this is? These are the disposable chopsticks too. A thick pork bone broth. How did they find dashi soup stock in this world? They pair so well with the soup. We should try eating it too. I'm not really sure how to use these. Delicious! What is this? This soup is so shockingly good. This is definitely Rimuru's doing. How did he recreate the taste so perfectly? Thank you for waiting. Here's your goza. Yeah, another strange dish. Hot. Do you perhaps have a sensitive tongue? Don't talk nonsense. There's no way the great captain would ever have such a weakness. What? So she does have a sensitive tongue. This is so good. This is so juicy, and it's a flavor revolution. This is my prey fits. It was just so good I couldn't help myself. More Garaza, please. This is actually a new product sold directly by the Demon Lord himself. From the Demon Lord himself. Even the food, the last one. Thank you very much. It's not enough. You can always order another plate. You did, Lady Hinata. Naturally, what? No fair. Through the Fossa Joa is a dangerous one for people to take. However, it's the only way to reach Tempest. This is going so smoothly. Well, what's up with this world? It's as neatly paved as the streets of the royal capital of Ingratia. No matter how you look at it, this is crazy. It seems like they have set up an anti-magic barrier all along the highway. It would also explain why there are so many merchants from Balmood coming in and going. I don't think so. I haven't seen you before. You don't appear to be merchants. Are you adventurers then? I'm sure you'll be just fine, but there are a few things I need to warn you about. If you are camping overnight, use the drinking fountains located every 10 kilometers. If you are in need of more safety, there are patrol stations every 20 kilometers. If you have the money for it, inns are located every 40 kilometers. Those things keep the highway barriers running. Breaking them will lead to severe penalties. Thanks for letting us know. They really have a drinking fountains here. Exactly like a campsite, all while we were desperately trying to protect people from the threat of monsters. It's like he's got the capacity to do whatever he wants and does it all so easily. Judging by the highway alone, I think Demon Lord Rimuru must be an incredibly gifted leader. He seems to be more devoted to his rule than a lot of the other lords out there. There's a lot we could potentially learn from him. There are things that we should adopt in Rubus as well. Now we'll just have to see if he's willing to accept your apology. One of these silver coins is worth 10 copper coins. If you don't have enough, go to the exchange counter to get more. Because he doesn't. We'll be arriving in Tempest this evening, as expected. More importantly, are you sure you don't want us to poison her instead? Don't be stupid. It's taken her 2 weeks and she's made zero use of magic to speed up the journey. Seemed far too bold to me. Could this be a diversion? Yes, that could be possible. This is Hinata we are dealing with. They continue to lie low along the old path. If we haven't spotted them, then when they departed, I'm not sure we would have noticed them at all. So they are in full-on military mode. That will put us at a huge disadvantage. Conflict begins. The magicals are less dense here than I expected. Nothing but a lie all along. It's the 7 days clergy. There's something we want you and only you to know. She was once involved with Demon Lord Valentine. When we were about to kill Demon Lord Valentine, he revealed that to us as he begged for mercy. That's not the end of the story. As hard as it is to believe, she's now attempting to establish a connection with Demon Lord Rimuru. Is more stalwart than anyone I know. She would never betray us, oh our God. There was only one way we could settle these doubts for sure. There would be no turning back. Defeated Demon Lord Rimuru. Defeat Demon Lord Rimuru. Do that and we will have our answer. If Hinata is connected to him, she will without a doubt desperately try to stop you, but he has the evil dragon Valdoa. Calm yourself and think. Has the evil dragon truly awoken? All of that sounds too absurd to be true. So are you saying that Valdoa hasn't been resurrected? No, not even Rayham personally witnessed the dragon. It may even be the case that Hinata is deceiving the Holy Emperor himself. Hinata has already encountered the Demon Lord Rimuru once. We believe that was the moment when she fell under his spell. Will never willingly betray us. I'm the only one who can save her. Renard will prove her innocence. Yes, sir. You fool. You absolute melon. Commencing siege. All troops are to head to their designated positions. An ambush. Did Lady Hinata sell us out? All hands engage. They have attempted to fan out and cover all directions around town, but Shion had intercepted them. Can you hear me? What's happened? Need you to listen carefully. 3 battle sages are secretly getting involved in Falmouth's civil war. The details are unknown, but they are defying your orders like this. It must be something big. Watch out for the 7. Nicholas? Is something wrong? My magic link got cut off. It seems someone is blocking it. What was he trying to tell me at the end? The 7 days? This presence. Is that Renard? I've put a block on her magic link. I wonder who she was talking to. It appears she's heading to the battlefield immediately. Hinata and I are gonna work this out once and for all. Thank you for giving us the opportunity. Keep the enemies at bay, okay? Alright, let's do this. Best of luck to you. What's that? Our attacks don't work on them. These aren't some undead monsters, so what's the meaning of this? Those attacks won't work. Huh? Damn, that guy's massive. Mr. Holy Knight. You see this knife? It's been coated all over with a super strong sleeping medicine. I only ordered them to hold the enemy back, but they have taken down almost half of them already. You two joined in battle? I thought you told us to stand by. Are you stupid? We have victory within reach. Can't you see that? You're absolutely right. Please let Ko and I have this opportunity. Huh? Or maybe not. Shut up and do what you are told, or you'll become the test subject of my latest kitchen experiments. You sure this is okay? Not really, but sometimes playing it by ear has its benefits. Then there's no need to hold back. Well, the powerhouse they are to think there's another force of that nature serving this nation. Great Rimuru, if this continues, we may win the battle. This wasn't a plan, though. This is... Are we, the Crusaders, losing this battle? More importantly, why in the world are Renard and Gaudet here? Now that the battle has begun, it's unlikely that we can negotiate. Those are the 3 Biscuitus. Also, those are Ogres. No, they are Kijin. No, they are Oni. I've heard of them. Apparently, they are monsters who are as powerful as local deities. They are supposedly one of the involved states of Ogres, but only a few ever make it there. Assume that they are all special A rank monsters. It's no coincidence that I have also brought folk subordinates with me. You wanted to fade it out with me. I gather that you don't want anyone interfering with our battle. It's all going to plan. I'm not praising you. You got here quicker than I expected. Oh, she must be someone important. No, how could a mere subordinate emit this strong of a aura? Great Rimuru's #1 secretary has the following message for you. Submission or death, the choice is yours. If you understand what that means, drop your weapons and surrender to my forces at once. Spread out, erect a holy field. There are really your specialties, aren't there? You act like you own the place, but needless to say, this is my territory, and any military actions within our borders will be deemed as hostile. That would be an appropriate response, but I have no idea why Renard, my second in command, disobeyed my direct order. Oh, sure, you killed Rayhem just so you could pin all the blame on us, didn't you? Someone killed him? I see, so that's what's happened. You received the message I sent. This is your answer. I'll be open to listen, but before that, you have to stop you guys and send them back home. If she recalls her forces, you're the one who summoned her here. The only ones here with permission to speak are Great Rimuru and Hinata. You were not summoned, so know your place. To get in the way of Lady Hinata's negotiations, I was just prodding you a bit, although I didn't expect you to react. How about we continue this conversation elsewhere? Let's begin. A Kajin knows something higher than that, and only you should talk a big game for a monster. She could be at least a Clemente class. If you are unlucky, she could even be a demon lord. In some regards, you could say that I am, but not quite. Guys, your friends are fading are indeed only, but I, however, took a slightly different evolutionary path. I am a wicked Oni, and I may not be as kind as you think. To commit blasphemy against God, I shall purify this world from evil creatures like you. What? 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 Yeah, impossible. Holy Canaan destroys magicals. It's lethal against monsters. Submission or death, that was my question. Is this your answer? You shall die now, bud. If only. He's going exceptionally strong in such a short amount of time. What does that say? What does that say? It means you have reached the same heights as Lady Luminous. There are many reasons why I don't want to fight you. Is she surrendering? What's that? This is a materialization of holy power. Weapon with holy attributes. All that's left is a pure battle of strength. I shall face you with my entire body and soul. That sword, of all the weapons I've ever seen, this one has to be the very best. I knew it, and again, her defense is flawless. If I knew it was going to be like this, I'd have had Kobe finish up all my katana sooner. Use my main sword, and not this substitute, but I am ready. Surrender now while I'm still being nice to you. Don't think you can win just because you blocked our attacks once. Look, if I'm being honest, Great Rimuru actually gave me a different order. He told me to avoid killing you guys if possible. If you submit right now, I promise I won't attack. I'll even let you try some of my famous cooking. Hear me out. I want to make you submit by showing you just how much stronger I am. And you want to kill me, so here's my proposal. What? It seems to me that you won't be needing your ears after all. Was targeting his ear intentional? Let's hear what you have to say. I want you all to hit me with the most powerful attack you've got. If I remain standing, I win. You guys will stop resisting and surrender to me. We accept your offer. Align all your spiritual power with me. He's right. The midst of battle is no time to hesitate. Victory is righteous. Infernal flame. That's more like it. This ought to be the best way to strike fear into your hearts. Unbelievable. Well, a promise is a promise. Surrender to us. Don't trifle with us. As long as the holy field remains active, you can't win. Huh? It peeves me to say this, but now this is a battle of endurance. You still refuse to accept your defeat. Don't provoke her any further. She can destroy us. Never accept defeats. Did you forget that as well? What's with the uncomfortable feeling? This is... So much for your holy field. How can a monster destroy a holy barrier? It's just a special barrier that simply alters the laws of nature. That just so happens to be my specialty. Does she possess certain outcome? She just pulled the outcome she desired. Impossible. How can this monster? I only hope that you will offer us fair treatment. Don't worry about that. Great Rimuru is a kind man. He was hoping to talk things out with your leader instead, but... You must defeat Hinata is attempting to join with Demon Lord Rimuru. The two of them wouldn't be failing. Why are they failing? What kind of silly question is that? You forced our hand when you brought your forces into our territory, isn't that right? If I hadn't done that, this whole fight would have never happened. Rival swordplay. Oh, excuse me. Even when Raphael's help, I can barely keep up. I can't go over his growth, but only in terms of physical capabilities. Can't keep up with my technique or my skills that took me 10 years to hone. It was only for a short time, but it was the only time I could open up. I was awkward and I wasn't able to convey my gratitude to her. Quit joking around. If even one of those hits me, the blow would not be lethal, but it would drain a large amount of magicals. It's good that it's not lethal, but if it hits me, it's gonna cost me dearly. Also, emits a special wavelength that overrides the laws of nature, allowing it to pass through your multi-layer barrier. Next attack incoming. But maybe I should just wait for her to tire. Moving fast? No, that's not it. You are being lured into the area she plans to attack. Isn't there anything we can do? Hurry up and think of something. Use this skill. It looks like the skills allows me to see projections of where my opponent will strike. He no longer moves with any hesitation. It's as if he knows exactly where I'm going to strike next. He reads my moves more accurately than my compute's prediction, like he's reading my mind. I guess we have lost this battle. Well done. Resolution. Rimuru, what? Let me put an end to this fight with my next move. The snake is highly dangerous. Do you still accept my offer? I did not sense any malicious intent from Hinata. Okay, so if I was withstanding your attack, I win, right? But no grudges. If you lose, promise that you won't mess with our country anymore. We're only here to have this duel because you wanted it. You're saying I wanted this duel? But let's make it a 1-on-1 so it's not so no harm to anyone else. I desire the power of the Holy Spirit. I beseech thee. I'll finish you once and for all. Defensible, unavoidable. I advise you to sacrifice the ultimate skill, Beelzebub. There's nothing that he can't do. That's our leader for you. You're incredible. You deliberately chose to get hit by it. What are you saying? Who is it? Who in the right mind would choose to take a hit like that? You are hiding something important. So I lose, besides I can't fight anymore. And then I guess I won today. Have been infiltrated, energy going out of control, and incoming explosion. Cost you 7 days. Unsealed binding. Damn. Thank you for letting me stay. The food was also tasty. I'll be off. Take care. See you again. Will do. Why are you showing Shinza? Can you hear me? Did you have a good time in Raja? Both Hero and the Queen Tora were so kind, and the lake was so beautiful and clear. I think Colas will be okay too, but it's quite far, so do be careful on your way, yeah? The Kingdom of Colas is on the other side of Ingratia. As much as I'd love to go see Chloe and others, I haven't a clue where they'd be in Ingratia, and since I'm a monster, I might get attacked. It is recommended that you suppress your aura while above Ingratia. Huh? I thought I just felt a strange presence, so was I imagining things? Trying looking posting down there, good thing I was suppressing my aura. The safe for this technique, what the hell? It opened now, and that's all that's left to do is make sure Emils and Shinza don't find out. It's pretty difficult holding in all this aura, and no matter how much I try, Shinza's magicals keep trickling in little by little. That time I touched Angus, it felt so familiar, almost like it wasn't an entirely different entity. But the way it's going, what's gonna happen if I keep receiving all these magicals? What's this? This image just now is a simulation showing the increase in power if Master's magicals continue to flow into the individual Emils. Affirmative, such a nosy skill, just like its owner. They have not noticed now, while I can still. It's here, this is it. The Sinister's massive Anis magicals, if I could somehow take it all for myself. Should I take a quick look at the top floor? You are the Dark Elf from that time. Don't play dumb with me. You fought Emils in the mirror world before and made a rift in space. What happened? Why am I in such a state? I can't remember. It's the same phenomenon as when I was banished to the mirror world. I can't remember. Damn it. Well, not that it matters now. Don't mess with me. If you don't obey me, I'll make you do it to myself. No matter how much desire you have, or how strong you become, this barrier cannot be broken. There's still plenty of time, but first I need to find a new pawn. There's me, this tower, and... What have you done? The pain stop. Yes, use this tin as a vessel and make something even greater than the koku that gold made. I hope the water in Raja is still clean. Aren't you carefree as ever? I can't see the piece of work. I mean, the mirror world is ridiculously large, so there's a chance she may just be somewhere really far away. But why did you use the reflection on the water surface to contact me? He's not telling the whole truth. Probably doesn't want to worry Shinza. As a blend of colors mixed with black, then I'll gather up all the light I need here, filled with diffuse reflections. New eh? You gave both to me. If so, I owe you thanks. So what is it you want me to do? Sounds like a dream come true. Since I was born an ogre, I shall build an ogre kingdom here. Wouldn't that be great? I'll need to test you on whether you got the stuff to be the king or wherever, or whether you've got what it takes to rescue me. The ones who used to live here, perfect. I shall test whether my body can move the way I want it to. Inadequate. My kingdom will only house the strongest. How about this? What is this, vampirism? You see, if you can't die, then you won't lose. Isn't it interesting to have soldiers who don't just seek power and glory, but who will continue to fight no matter the odds? The ogre has a desire to grow strong, and the dark elf wishes for victory. This tower has responded to your wishes, and as such, I was born. Heto. Particularly want to get familiar with you. What I want is the taste of blood and despair. If you seek the same, I will help you. I don't intend to tell you what to do, but I will be borrowing the vampires you have created, agreed? This tower, as it shows, incredible. I wasn't expecting this to happen. Da. I thought I'd get sick of it eventually, but I guess I'll just have to keep on doing it forever. I wonder how she's doing. I guess I'd notice if something were off. Am I feeling too overprotective? At this hour, that's what I should be asking. I could sense that you weren't just another ordinary person. Seeing as you're just relaxing here, I'm not sure you're doing any harm. He really is a softie, that slime. By the way, you're an otherworlder, aren't you? Curious as to where you got your information from? Do you ever think about returning to your world? I probably don't really care for the old world. What about the family you left behind? Don't you think about them? That woman there, she's also after Great Rimuru's life. Roger that. Case Canon. For instance, don't you ever want to see your mother again? It's only really started to dawn on me recently. I'm a mother to a child. There was a time when I once hated my daughter, and then there's that woman who created me and keeps insisting on being my mother. As for her, I think I'll hate her for as long as I live. So I've been wanting to ask another worlder, someone who once lived their life in an entirely different world. I only want to imagine what she's doing right now, even if you ask me if I wanted to be reunited with her. It's already too late. Nothing good would come of it. I didn't expect to hear that from you. What happened to the 7 days closey, though? And now? I'm just a mother. I see. Outfit cloak. And we have just finished our prototype for our fully automatic barrier producing magic generator. Knew you'd be working on something in secret. It's a revolutionary magical device that automatically emits and maintains the magic you register to it. It's way more advanced in terms of performance and expandability. We felt pretty useless showing the whole barrier crest. We've been through this, no? Yeah, we've been through this before. Why is this of our most up to date and finest magical technology? Change the rune inside and a different type of magic can be used. So that's why you came to me. You helped build those machines, didn't you? I thought you might have a good idea. That's right. What if we combine the fully automatic barrier producing magic generator with the full length mirror? I've previously prepared many different outfits for a Great Rimuru and always have him try them on. Be a dress up doll more like. If I had a mirror that would show me what the various outfits look like without actually having to change clothes, that would make choosing clothes so much easier, right? Let's make a fully automatic full-length mirror. Now that's decided, and let's discuss it with Kaijin and the others. Let's go. Can I leave the engraving to you? Wow, it works. What a success. Now I'm free to, if you put this in the clothing store, it will probably lead to a lot more business. An interesting idea. I think you would want a great clothing store, Iris. I can teach you how to take measurements. If you want to learn more about finance and market prices, you can always ask Module Mile. Even when Cliche was committing those robberies in Season Lane, he was able to predict her next move with ease. If I were to be the one who created that scene, I mightn't be so bad. I know you can do it. What about me? As usual, I will personally ensure that your clothes choices are handled properly. You're not getting out of this one, Rimuru. Now, with the opening festival coming up, I have some new clothes for you to try on. This machine, it's heavy, here it goes. Never thought that day would come when I'd take the foam just to lift something heavy. This outfit is nice, but this is good too. But she can use her own magicals to change clothes. I can't wait for her to get home. I think I understand how Shuna feels now. Isn't this a wonderful country? I'm glad your dreams have come true. There's more. I'll absorb even more magicals from outside. This country will shine brighter than the Slime Kingdom ever has. Extend the special